That number on your door sticker, it's not the optimal pressure for your tires. It never was. And blindly following it is quietly destroying your tires, tanking your fuel economy, and costing you hundreds of dollars you'll never get back. And your dashboard warning light? By the time it turns on, the damage has already been done. For months. Today I'm going to show you the truth behind the sticker, why your TPMS is lying to you, and the 15-cent trick that tells you the exact right pressure for your specific car. Let's start with the villain of this story. That placard on your door jamb, the one with the recommended tire pressure, is called the OEM placard. And every car manufacturer puts one there. Legally required, universally trusted, almost universally misunderstood. Here's what nobody tells you. That number is not the optimal pressure for your tires. It is the liability minimum. Think about what the manufacturer is actually trying to solve when they print that number. They need one pressure that works for a 250-pound driver going on a road trip with 4 passengers and a packed trunk, and a 130-pound commuter driving alone on flat city roads every day. Those two situations demand completely different pressures, but there's only one sticker. So manufacturers pick a number that prioritizes ride comfort, because soft tires absorb road imperfections and make test drive customers happy. And they build in enough cushion so the tires don't fail under maximum load. If you drive alone most of the time, that sticker was never calibrated for you. You're running pressure designed for a full car, which means your tires are sitting lower than they should be. The contact patch is wider than it needs to be, and you are wearing out the edges of your tires while leaving the center tread nearly untouched. Look at the tire we opened this video with. Those bald edges? That is the signature of chronic underinflation. That driver probably looked at their tires every week and thought they looked fine, because the center tread looked great. The sticker did that. But wait, I can already hear you saying, that's what the tire pressure monitoring system is for. If my tires were really that low, my light would come on. I want you to listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. Your TPMS light is a smoke detector, not a fire prevention system. Here's exactly how TPMS works by federal regulation. The light is legally required to activate when your tire pressure drops 25% below the placard recommendation. Let's do the math on that together. If your door sticker says 32 PSI, and let's use that number since it's so common, your TPMS light will not come on until your tires hit 24 PSI. 32 PSI minus 25% equals 24 PSI. Think about what that means. You could be driving on 28 PSI, 27 PSI, 26 PSI, already losing fuel economy, already accelerating tire wear, already stressing your sidewalls. And your dashboard looks completely normal. No warning, no light, nothing. Your car is not screaming at you. It's quietly watching you waste money. By the time that little orange light finally blinks on, you've potentially been running underinflated tires for weeks, maybe months. The sidewall flexing and heat buildup from that period of time, it doesn't reverse when you add air. That wear is permanent. I want to be clear, TPMS is still a valuable safety system. If you blow a slow leak overnight, it will catch it before you get on the highway on a dangerously flat tire. That matters. That saves lives. But as a maintenance tool, as a way to know your tires are properly inflated for efficiency and longevity, it was never designed for that. And treating it that way is costing you. Here's something that surprises most people, even people who consider themselves fairly car savvy. Tire pressure is not static. It is not a number you set once and forget. It is a living, breathing variable that changes with the temperature every single day. This is basic thermodynamics. Gas molecules move faster when they're warm and slower when they're cold. As they slow down, they exert less pressure against the walls of your tire. The tire doesn't lose air. The pressure just drops. The rule of thumb that tire engineers use is this. For every 10 degrees Fahrenheit the temperature drops, you lose approximately 1 PSI. Let that land for a moment. 1 PSI per 10 degrees, every time. Here's why that matters in the real world. Imagine you set your tires to the perfect pressure in your garage on a comfortable 70-degree afternoon, feeling responsible, feeling prepared. You wake up the next morning. It's 30 degrees outside. You've dropped 4 degrees of PSI just by the temperature changing overnight. Before you've even turned the key, your tires are already running at a disadvantage. Now multiply that across an entire season. If you set your tires in late summer and you're now driving through winter without checking, you could easily be 5, 6, even 7 PSI below your target. Not because of a leak, just because of physics. This is why the professionals don't just check tire pressure once a season. This is why every serious motorsport team checks tire pressures before every single session, regardless of what they set them to the day before. Temperature changed, pressure changed. Simple as that. The fix? Check your pressure monthly, and always check it after any significant temperature swing of more than 15 to 20 degrees. Alright, here's where this video gets genuinely useful. Everything we've talked about so far, the sticker problem, the TPMS blind spot, the temperature effect, all of it points to the same conclusion. You cannot rely on a single generic number for your tire pressure. You need to find your number for your car, your weight, your typical load, your driving style. And the tool you need to do that costs about 15 cents. It's called the chalk test. This is the same fundamental principle used in motorsport to verify contact patch optimization. Mechanics at professional race events do a version of this before qualifying, and you can do it in your driveway. Here's exactly how it works. Step 1. Go to any dollar store or hardware store and grab a piece of thick sidewalk chalk. White or any bright color works best. Step 2. Draw a thick, solid line of chalk straight across the full width of your tread, from one sidewall to the other. Make it about an inch wide. You want full, even coverage. Step 3. Get in the car normally, with your typical load. If you usually drive alone, drive alone. If you typically carry passengers or gear, load it up. This matters. Step 4. Drive exactly 100 feet on a flat, dry surface. Just a straight line. No turning, no braking hard. Just a smooth, gentle roll. Step 5. Get out and look at the chalk line. Now here's how to read what you're seeing. If the chalk is gone only in the center of the tread, but still visible on the edges, your pressure is too high. The tire is overinflated, ballooning in the middle, and only the center is making full contact with the road. You're wearing out the center of your tire prematurely, and your wet weather grip is compromised. If the chalk is gone on the edges but still visible in the center, your pressure is too low. The tire is sagging, the edges are bearing most of the load, and you're seeing exactly the wear pattern from our opening shot. Underinflation. The sticker problem. If the chalk is gone evenly across the entire width of the tread, congratulations, that is the sweet spot. That pressure at that load is creating a perfectly uniform contact patch. Maximum grip, maximum tire life, maximum efficiency. Adjust your pressure in 1 PSI increments, repeat the test, and dial it in. Once you find that even wear pressure for your typical driving conditions, write it down. Put it in your notes app. That's your number, not the sticker's number. 15 cents. Some chalk. 15 minutes. That's all it takes to stop guessing and start knowing. Before we wrap up, I need to talk about 2 things the tire industry absolutely loves for you to believe, because they either cost you money or give you false confidence. Gimmick number 1, nitrogen inflation. You've probably seen those green valve caps at tire shops. They'll charge you anywhere from $5 to $10 per tire, sometimes $40 for a full set, to fill your tires with nitrogen instead of regular air. The pitch sounds scientific. Nitrogen molecules are larger, they migrate through the rubber more slowly, more stable pressure over time. Here's the part they leave out. The air you breathe right now, the air in this room, is already 78% nitrogen. Regular compressed air from a pump is also 78% nitrogen. You are paying a premium to go from 78% nitrogen to 95% nitrogen. You are paying real money for an extra 17 percentage points of nitrogen. In tires that will still fluctuate with temperature, that will still need to be checked monthly, that will still lose pressure through normal permeation over time. The tire shops that upsell nitrogen know exactly what they're doing. Save your money. Gimmick number 2, gas station air pumps. These are not gimmicks in the sense that they can't work. They can. But here's the dirty truth about most of them. They are chronically inaccurate. Gas station pumps are high-use, rarely calibrated tools that sit outside in all weather. The built-in gauges on most of them can be off by 3 to 5 PSI in either direction. That's not a rounding error. At 32 PSI, 5 PSI is a 15% variance. If you're serious about your tire pressure, and after watching this video I hope you are, you need two tools. A quality digital tire gauge. They run about $10 to $20 and will last you years. It pays for itself the first month in fuel savings alone. And a portable tire inflator, a small 12-volt compressor that plugs into your car's power outlet. You can find reliable ones for $25 to $40. With these two tools, you are completely independent of gas station pumps. Check at home, in the morning before you've driven anywhere. That's called cold pressure, and it's the only accurate reading. Tire heat from driving artificially raises your PSI, which is why every placard and every manufacturer spec refers specifically to cold inflation pressure. Let's bring it all together. Here is your action plan. Simple, clear, and free. Step 1. Look at the sidewall of your tire, not the door sticker. On every tire manufactured for road use, there is a maximum cold inflation pressure molded directly into the rubber. It will say something like, max pressure 44 PSI, or max press 51 PSI. That number exists for a reason. Step 2. Never inflate to that maximum. Use it as your ceiling, not your target. You want to stay at least 5 to 10% below that maximum under normal conditions. This gives you the performance buffer your tires were engineered to have. Step 3. Use the chalk test to find your personal sweet spot within that range. Adjust in 1 PSI increments. Take your time. Do it right once, and you'll have a number that's actually calibrated to your car and your life. Step 4. Check that pressure monthly, and always after any significant temperature change. Use a digital gauge. Check cold. Be consistent. Now for the warning, and I need you to take this seriously. Never exceed the maximum pressure listed on your tire's sidewall. Ever. Overinflation is not just inefficient, it is dangerous. An overinflated tire has a smaller contact patch, dramatically reduced wet weather grip, and a significantly higher risk of catastrophic blowout if you hit a pothole or road debris at speed. The engineers who designed your tire set that maximum for a reason. Respect it. There is no performance benefit, no efficiency gain, no situation on a public road where exceeding that number makes sense. If you take one thing from this video besides everything else, let it be this. The sidewall maximum is a hard limit. And if you're ever in doubt, if you're carrying unusual loads, towing, or doing anything outside your normal driving routine, add a few PSI and rerun the chalk test. Let physics and evidence guide you, not a forum post from a stranger. Here's where I'll leave you. You now know more about tire pressure than most mechanics will tell you at a routine service appointment. You know why the sticker was never your friend. You know why the warning light can't protect your wallet. You know why 32 PSI is someone else's number. And you know exactly how to find yours. With chalk, a gauge, and 15 minutes. If this video just saved you $300 in premature tire wear, and it very well might, do me one small favor and hit subscribe. That's all I ask. Now close this video, go outside, and check your tires. Not with your eyes, with a gauge. I'll see you in the next one.